Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1 Racing League. It's Season 2. This is the F4 division, and it's the first round of the season around Australia. My name is RSF1 Brundle, and I am very, very excited, looking forward to bringing you the action from this tier of racing. We have 20 very eager drivers all waiting to begin, and it's all going to be a mystery to begin with. It's going to be a journey, an adventure, and we're going to bring you the action. But I'm not alone. For this season, and always this season, unless of course we are preoccupied, I'm going to be joined by, he has changed his name to AMS Vettel, but for today, and for the majority of the season, it is Vettel SF71 for those that know him. Good evening, Vettel. And
good evening.
Are you excited as I am?
Yeah, very excited. My first full season of commentary. And it's
because you did a few races last season, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I did some pretty good ones last year, I think.
Yeah, if I remember rightly. But this is going to be new for the pair of us. There's names that we know but not so much. There's also completely brand new people here, Vettel. So as I said, this is going to be a journey for the pair of us, for the viewers watching us. So yeah, we don't know what to expect from this season. Who's going to be the front runners? We have an idea. Of course, everybody can speculate, but it's getting out on that track, Vettel, isn't it? That's the raw telling of what these guys, whether they're going to be in for a hard season or it's going to be a successful one.
Yeah, you can guess who's going to do well and who isn't. A bit like real Formula 1, but practice doesn't mean anything at all.
And of course, obviously, new season means new partnerships, new teammates to get along with or not to get along with, as well as you'd hope. But no, everyone is here together. And also already, Vettel, even from the very first race, obviously we had our first race last night, the F2 division. Obviously, those that haven't watched it was a very good race. Great thing to kick off. But already from there, Vettel, we've already got some rivalries going, even between teams, because we've got joint constructors now. So it's all a team game now. So you've got the fight between Ferrari and Mercedes, the classic ones in this league already, which is great to see.
Yeah, you can't beat having some big names up at the front. They certainly attract more people than others, especially not Williams. But
all right, so here we go. The engines are revving up, and we're going out for Q1. So if anybody who is new to this, Q1 means we are eliminating anybody from 15th or 16th downwards. So in this case tonight we've got 19 drivers. We are one Ferrari short, which is so disappointing from my personal view because I drive for Ferrari. But there we go. So we are losing 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 4 drivers in this session. But let's take you for a rundown of all the runners and riders for this F4 season. So in the Mercedes we have Primus Gaming and Lugi. Primus Gaming, obviously we know from last season, F5 division, was a consistent front runner in that, was fighting for the title, ended up losing out just about to the eventual winner of Full Send, but he is back. He is in the F4, the new F4 this time. He is joined by Lugi, who is completely brand new to the league, but is very eager and knows his stuff.
In the Ferrari, we have G13 Wobbles, and who I believe is new to the league as well, and Bennett, but unfortunately he isn't here today.
Wobbles nearly lost it, as you said that as well. That would have been a horrible start for Ferrari. Next up is the Red Bull of Kid Cudi and Quaker Oats. Kid Cudi is completely new to the league, but everyone in this tier is saying he's going to be one of the front runners. Quaker Oats, like Primus, we know from F4 last season, joined rather late in the league, so this is his first full season he'll be looking to put on consistency, but he's also another scouted front runner.
In the Williams, we have LR Blazer Guns, who I believe will be very strong this season, and we have Vibing Low as well in the Williams. Who is he new? I think so.
Yeah, very first league race, Vibing Low.
Oh, I wish him luck then.
Yeah, wish everyone luck, of course. Then in the lovely pink racing points, we have RSF1 Junior and Tedis. They're strong teams, but I think this is the team to maybe watch out for. Two very consistent, wise drivers. Junior, obviously we know and love, did the driver draw along with his dad, Rebster, who is in the F5. So yeah, he's looking very, very hopeful for this season. He loves the car, Racing Point, and he's got a good teammate in Tedis. Tedis went from the Ferrari of F4 last season, now in the Racing Point. Again, team to look out for.
In the McLaren this year, we have Joshua and RSF1 Eagle. I believe Eagle was very strong last season, so I believe he could do well as well this season as well.
Yeah, good start. Toro Rosso is next on the agenda, and we have the ever lovable Bodder and Tom Eco in this car. Obviously, we know Bodder, very, very wise, one's the lead of the committee. We do have a lot of committee members, but he is one of them. Obviously, very loved commentator of F2 last season. Not doing commentary this season. He's focusing on his racing. New assist to learn, by the way, for Bodder. So it'll be interesting to see how he does tonight. He is with Tom Eco, who used to be in the Williams last season. He's changed to Toro Rosso for this time out.
In the Haas, we have RSF1 Scotsman and Daniel P45.
Gone second and third as we say that, so yeah, looking very strong. The Haas boys, how you pronounce it?
Haas.
We all pronounce it differently. Haas. Then next up is the yellow cars of the Renaults of RSF1 Porter and Monster Skyline. Porter obviously known in all throughout the league as a very likeable character. We have a lot of fans behind him. Monster Skyline used to be in RSF1. He is back in the league. I know him very well. I wish him personally good luck in this. This is his first league race in about 2 games, I think. So yeah, he'll be looking to start off strong.
And finally, in the Alfa Romeo, we have RSF1 Raikkonen, who was strong last season, came 3rd, I think, and I've heard he's gunning for the championship this year. And
Zombie
the other,
Head.
Yeah, and Zombie Head,
who's just been disqualified for driving the wrong way. Good start for Alpha there.
Yeah.
I think he's just had a spin around 8, fast left and right, and he's just driven back onto the track in the wrong way, and the game can disqualify you, and they have done. So there you have it. That was nicely done, actually. That was really good. He flowed very well. So there's your runners and riders for this season. Obviously, I mentioned the Racing Point. I only mentioned that because of consistency. Obviously, you've got 2 very wise drivers, and it's always just the turning up and bringing in the points. Is there any other team that maybe spring up to mind for you, Vettel?
I would say Mercedes. They've got was it last year's runner-up, Primus? In there? Yeah, I imagine Mercedes will be quite strong this season.
20 viewers so far. Thank you very much for the support as always. We've got a few mentioned in the chat. Everyone giving their support, which is brilliant. See RSF1 Verstappen, Kai Gaming in there. RSF1 Racing Channel was even just saying go Bodder. Devil's in there as well, so keep them coming, keep the comments coming. Obviously your thoughts so far on this, but so far we have Blazer Guns topping the session on the 22.0. at the moment. RSF1 Eagle is having some trouble with his connection. He's dropped in and out twice already. Hopefully he can get that sorted out. Junior's up in third as well, split in between both Haas boys. So looking close at the top, Vettel, actually, early days. It's good to see.
Yeah, always good to see close racing. Well, close qualifying at least. I imagine they'll go a bit quicker than that by the end of the session, due to the track
I was going to say, what lap times are you expecting from these boys? Obviously, I think last night's poll was in the low 20s, wasn't it? Mid to low 20s.
Yeah, the devil.
I say mid to low 21s for these guys.
I'm gonna go with a low 21, I think.
Yeah, just riding aboard with Joshua in the McLaren at the moment. Yeah, I think that's it for Eagle. He's left at least 3-4 times now, which is a shame. Not a good start to the season. Is having connection troubles. Here comes Joshua, sporting a nice little Stig-style helmet as he comes around the final corner. Where's my time? There he goes. And he sets it. Oh, goes fastest. 21.8 for Joshua and the McLaren. So, first guy in the 21s already. Good slow start. Oh, no!
Oh, the only Ferrari.
Unity, who's obviously part of Ferrari, was saying Forza Ferrari. He didn't shout it loud enough. Wobbles is out. Where's he dropped that? Sector 1 and 2? Can't think where that is.
I think that's people slowing down Sector 1.
Oh, that's a shame for Wobbles. Dining out there. Not a good start. Kid Cuddy has just gone second.
Yeah, and first is
Joshua.
just crossed the line. B5. Oh, Junior's out.
Check it out, that might be retired in the pits. Say on the race director.
No, it said he was on a lap, but he didn't complete Sector 3.
Oh dear. Hang on, let me check that. Oh no, if you go to incidents, yeah, if you go to incidents, and then it will see this. It says terminal damage on Wobbles. Oh wow, Bodder very back in swinging out there in the Toro Rosso. Bodder was saying he'll be very lucky to get through Q1 in the because obviously he's trying. I believe it's ABS and traction, ABS and no traction possibly.
Yeah, that's what I believe he said.
Yeah, damage limitation I think it is for Vettel. For Bodder, I mean. Yeah, you can see. Oof, definitely having trouble.
Kicking out.
And yeah, this is the thing with changing assists. If you do it at the start of the season, it is basically damage limitation the first few races. But the reward is obviously, as we all know, once you're used to the assist, you're then quicker than you were before. But it is going to take time though, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes quite a while. It took me ages to get it all nailed down. But by the end of the season, I'm expecting Bodder to be up there.
Here comes Primus in the Mercedes, sporting a lovely helmet there. Looks like similar to Valtteri Bottas. Crosses the line, improves to a 22.8. A little bit better from Primus. Puts him into 11th. So all is good. So because Zombie Head's been disqualified, Eagles, well, having problems and Wobbles is out. So really we're looking at only one person eliminated, I think, Vettel, from this first session.
Yeah,
that's still running anyway.
Is Monster Skyline? Is he in the session? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he did a lap on the hards actually. Came through. Kid Cuddy 21.6. He's still out there, pottering around laps. This is another thing as well. I noticed it in F2 last night, Vettel. I didn't know how to select his car. Okay, that's why. Eagle's not having a problem with connection, Vettel. It says he's didn't know how to select his car when joining back in or something, and now he knows. So that's it. Yeah, this going around on multiple laps on any tyre really. What's the kind of benefit of that, do you know? Because I'm baffled by it, because I've always been led to believe you get one lap out of tyres in qualifying and then that's it.
It really depends on the track. Tracks like Bahrain, which are really tough on tyres, yeah, you've probably got one lap on softs. But then you got the couple which are really good in them, like Australia, which I think you do 2 or 3 before they're unusable.
Yeah. All very close at the top at the moment. Raikkonen has just gone 7th on the 22.2. Lugi is about to cross the line now. Proust to 22.4, jumps ahead of his teammate.
Yeah, I think he retired.
That'll be in the pits. Yeah, they know they're safe. Laser currently 3rd at the moment, 22.0. Just a quick thing about Australia. Obviously, we've got 4.5 minutes to go, just coming to the end of Q1. What's the first thing you think about with Australia in this this racetrack? Because it always kicks off the calendar in real life and obviously in league racing as well, unless we do a reverse calendar or different one. So obviously brings that little bit of trickiness to league racing, doesn't it? Because you want to start off well. You don't want to start off the season on a rocky race. You just want to begin strongly. So what's the defining points about this track?
Overall, the track is very, very tight, so difficult to overtake. And the main corner, I think everyone's got to look out for is the fast left-right.
Yeah, I just saw a big moment with the Renaults there. Sorry to cut across there. I was on board with Porter and Monster Skyline, his own teammate, was on the racing line. And Porter had to back out way out of his lap. He was on a good one as well. So, not good there from Primus. Not Primus, Skyline there. That's really messed up Porter. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so the fast left-right hander, it's very easy to lose the backhand around there. And with our new simulation damage rules, it's very easy to retire now.
It's full damage, I believe. It's not
some
damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's full damage. It was too many problems in the socials.
Right.
Far too many problems in the socials. Yes, they put it back to full damage. NP45. Can you just check on Primus? Because he's down in 12th at the moment. He has retired. Can you just check that he hasn't... check under incidents.
No, there's no incidents.
Okay, so he's retired. That's a little bit... maybe... bit of a brave call, I guess. Porter's on another lap. Still ahead of Skyline, who's getting a lot of dirty air from his teammate though. Porter is also on an out lap, so is his teammate Tomiko, who's just crossing the line now. Is going to start a new one.
Kid Colley's on an out lap as well.
He's going out again, he doesn't need to. Wasting tyres. Unless it's raining. Unless it's raining late in the session. Here comes Porter. 21.7 Porter. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, good luck.
That Renault goes P2. Teammate meantime. Skyline goes 15 on the 22.9, puts Bodder out, and Eagle, who's yet to finish the lap, but he's just about to cross the line now. Oh, very wide on the last corner.
I can't understand
and
why
goes...
Kid Colley's on a fresh set of softs when he's horribly easily through.
He's wasting tyres. Eagle goes 16th. Not enough. He's 2/10 shy of Skyline's time. So it's down to Bodder, Eagle, Skyline and Tom. Who's going to go for one of these people. No, two of these people are going to go out actually. Two go through, two go out. Skyline's a tenth and a half up. Eco, it's 45 seconds left.
Primus is in the danger
Eco's...
zone if they all improve.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about him retiring. Skyline's up. Eagles on a slow lap, lagging quite a bit on my screen as well.
Spotter's up on
What's
his
Spotter
time.
doing?
I don't think it's enough.
Let's see. Crosses the line to the edge of the RS22. Yes, he
14th.
does it. Knocks Primus to 15th. Primus is in trouble. Big trouble.
Yeah. Eagles.
Skyline goes 13th.
I think he's backed off. Yeah. So there's only
it's
the
all down to
Eco
Tom.
Maniac.
I did think it was a little bit risky from Primus to retire that early. Because it was, I think he was 12th when he did. It's not a safe spot, but Tom is not improving. It's the 10th and a half down. Middle sector. Right on the edge of fuel. Here we go. All he needs to do is find 400s. Not a lot, but let's see. Got 2 more corners to go, clipping the grass or gravel a little bit. Into the final corner we go. This is going to be quite close, I think. 22.8 to beat. And...
No, he doesn't.
16 thousandths. 16 thousandths short. And he's on he did 5 laps on those tyres. That's a bit too much. Primus. Cutting it fine.
Very
Jesus.
fine.
Oh, nice slide, Butter. Power sliding his way up the penultimate corner, love it. Wow. I think Butter's happy. I think Butter's happy he got through the Q1. He absolutely lit up his tyres as he went to the pit lane. Well, there you have it. Close even to get through the Q2 there, Vettel. So already good stuff.
Yeah, if you can find the time, then you'll be in Q2.
Yep, so top 3, then to Q1, Kid Cuddy, Porter and Joshua in there, Blazer safely through. Junior up there. Obviously those been eliminated. Zombie Head got disqualified for driving the wrong way there after a spin. Wobbles 18th in the Ferrari, Eagle in the McLaren 17th, and Tom Ecomaniac will be starting 16th in the Toro Rosso, just missing out on that there. Could you invite Tom Ecomaniac for me, please, if you can?
I can.
Okay, thank you. We'll get a few thoughts from him after narrowly missing out on the Q2 session, as Q2 is now going to get underway. Right, so this is where the strategies are going to come into play. A couple of hard tyres, Blazer and hards, Primus, Porter and Monster Skyline. Fair few on the mediums. Daniel's gone to hards as well. Few bold calls going through at the moment. Have you invited him, or are you just trying to find him?
I've invited him twice.
Okay, maybe he doesn't. Okay, no worries. Alright, we'll leave Q1 this week. No worries. Right, so I believe Blazer Guns is going to be the hot lap person. Now, I remember he did this quite a few times last season, Vettel. He went on the hard tyres in Q2. He even lost it quite a few times in trying to warm them up. It's an interesting strategy. There's quite a few people doing so. What do you personally think around here, tyre strategy?
my preferred strategy would be to go soft to medium if you can.
Ah, here we go. Tomiko, yeah, just obviously a quick couple of questions for you. Obviously narrowly missing out on Q2 by, what was it, 16 thousandths over Primus. Obviously he will be breathing a sigh of relief, but for you, very frustrated, but still.
Definitely.
Yeah, but still, obviously you've if you watched F2 last night, D Hill started 17th and finished 7th. It can be done. So you changed your sort of attack going into the first few corners?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I watched the race yesterday. It was a phenomenal race, and you're right. Yeah, D Hill did start really far back, and he got the driver of the race, didn't he?
Driver of the day, yes, he did.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, no, I'm frustrated about not doing so well, as I know I can do a lot faster than I did. I don't know why I just couldn't stick it down, but yeah, I'm gonna need to change my strategy to the race itself, to what I originally planned. But I mean, sticking positive and just go for it.
Have you ticked the box?
Yeah, he did. He said he did. Right. Obviously, good luck for your race, Tom. All the best to you.
Thanks very much.
Quick question, obviously, about your car before you go. Obviously, you and Williams last season. How are you handling the new Toro Rosso?
I mean, I'm very happy to be in Toro Rosso. The team, like the rest of the guys, are all phenomenal. Buddha's asked me to mention his name. I think he just wants to be on stream. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be part of the Toro Rosso family.
Well, all good to hear. Right, all the best to your race. I'll let you,
Thank you very much,
get on with your preparation. And, yeah. Speak to you later. Whoa! Oh! Jesus. On board a Kid Cudi, and there was 2 cars.
Yeah.
In the fast left and right. Oh, Lugi's got it as well.
Yeah.
Same thing as, oh, what's he done? First thing is,
Wobbles.
Yes. Yeah, there were 2 cars pointing the wrong way. I think there was a Alpha in there as well. Must have been Raikkonen. Yeah, he's got damage to the front wing. Ooh, drama already. Drama already there. Kid Cudi on the soft, so 21.9. Interesting little strategy there, but
yeah, he's got the soft strategy.
So yeah, that fast left and right already claiming, I believe it's turn 10 and 11, already claiming a couple of drivers there, Vettel. It's a really tricky set of corners, isn't it?
It's really easy to lose control of the car because of the fast changes of direction. It helps if you put a bit more downforce in the rear, but it makes you slow in a straight line, so you gotta pick between speed. Oh,
yeah,
Monster Skyline spun.
Yes. Oh, Jesus, right in the middle of the track as well. We could be alright, safe.
There's quite a lot of debris.
That's another corner there. Another corner there. That's the problem with the hard tyres, isn't it? They just don't have as much grip as you'd expect. Yeah, we're saying about tyre strategy there, Vettel, before Tom came in. What would you personally go for? Obviously, we saw the F2 race. Quite a few drivers obviously started on mediums, then went to hard tyres. I know personally a medium to soft is possible, but you've got to be very good on your tyre wear. Fresh tyres also help with that, starting outside the top 10. What would you personally go for? Obviously not trying to give anything away for Tuesday when you do race.
I don't think it matters. What I will be doing is I'll be going the soft to medium strategy, because I've made it work before, and it's a lot quicker, I believe, than the hard to medium.
Let's take you through a hot lap of this. We're not going to be on board with Junior, Vettel, so if you want to take us through this as he goes through.
So he's coming up to the main straight. You activate the DRS. You shift down as quickly as possible, take as much curve, keep it as tight as possible. DRS. Another hard braking corner, shift down very quickly. It's another left, right corner. Make sure to, when you're going around this corner, to not take as much inside curve as it can invalidate. Keep it as tight as you can through that section. If you can take as much curve as possible, then straight back onto the power. Keep it as tight or as wide as possible. Either one works. Then the dreaded turn 10 and 11. DRS. Shifting down to 4, right-hander, back on the power again.
Jeez.
Another shift down to 2nd, on the power straight away. Keep it as tight as possible through that corner. DRS, and then coast it to the main straight. To the finish line.
22.7 from Junior. Fastest the medium runners so far. Nice lap. Nicely done, Vettel. So, 7 minutes to go. Only 6 drivers have set a time. I know we've seen quite a few. We saw 2 drivers make a mistake at turn 11, 10 and 11. Not many people set at times yet. Maybe wait for the track to rubber in Vettel possibly, or is it just could be invalidation because this track is prone for it?
This track is it's got a bit of a bad climate. One, at the start of the session, the tyres are really slow. But then as you get to about the 5 to 4 minute mark, the tyres switch on instantly and they're about a second quicker. So I think they've left it a bit early.
Yeah, Raikkonen's gone 3rd. He made that mistake on his first run, but he's gathered it all together. He's gone 3rd now, 3 tenths behind Junior. I'm really intrigued by this strategy by Kid Cudi, Vettel, as whoa, Daniel. Past 10-11, got a little slider. Yeah, interesting strategy by Kid Cudi there. The only one on the soft tyres, by the looks of it. Yeah, anyone on the softs. Interesting. Brave call, I would say.
Depends how good you are with the tyres. It's very, it either works really well or it doesn't go very well. Either one.
That's a very solid lap from Daniel on the hard tyres there. Very solid lap, but I think he'll have to go again on the mediums. Tedist goes right behind his teammate into 3rd in the mediums, so good lap from him. Oh, and Bottas had a spin.
And Daniel's
on the hard tyres. Yeah. Does he have any damage, Bodda? No, it looks like just to be a spin. Still getting used to that, no traction. Is Bodda. He's already happy to get through to this stage. Right, Joshua on an out lap, Blazer in the pits. Border's gone 7th in the Renault, and he's up on another time as well.
Those racing points look planted to the ground when they go through their turn 10 and 11. I don't see any rear shake at all.
Vibin Logo's 4th in the Williams, his very first league race, don't forget. Into P4 already. He's up there with the boys, isn't he?
Yeah, already.
Right, so good.
Quaker's
has gone 6th. You know what I like at the moment? It's very close.
Yeah, very close.
Definite gap. Porter 4th place in the mediums. He's on pace tonight. Right up there.
Primus. Oh no, Primus is aborted. Yeah, he got damaged. He must have had a spin, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Forza Ferrari with no Ferraris. Yeah. Wobbler's already out in Q1. Obviously the lone Ferrari tonight, but come on, he can still win from 18th. Absolutely never know.
Yeah, you never know in league racing.
Joshua. This looks like a good lap. This is like a good lap.
Yeah.
22.6.
Quickest in the
Faster
medium
than
runners.
Junior.
I see he's using the number 6. Must like Nico Rosberg then.
A lot of support in the chat. Very, very well done, guys. Verstappen saying, come on, Joshua. RSF1 Racing saying, come on, Quaker. Who is on the RSF1 Racing channel, actually? Can't be Junior because he's racing them. Guessing it must be Rebster. I think it must be. Interesting from Raikkonen. Soft tyres. Interesting. Obviously, clearly doesn't feel safe on a 23-1, which I don't think he is. But interesting strategy with this now. Junior feels safe, and I think he should be. Firing in the pits now.
Primus is he's on hards.
Yeah, why is he on hard tyres?
Is it a tyre glitch?
No, he's definitely on hards. Got it unfitted. Always go by fitted or best. Never by what you actually see on the track. It's always by the spectator.
Yeah, he's on old hards.
That's a weird call. 2 minutes to go. He's sticking. That means he's sticking with it. Interesting.
Oh, Monster Skyline spun it again.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. That's it. I think his qualifying's over.
Yeah, P11 or worse, I think.
Yep. He's out. So Blazer and Bodder, who've yet to set a time, are outside the top 10. Daniel is on the bubble. Scotsman on the bubble as well, both on outlaps. Quaker, is he going out? No, Quaker's leaving it. And he's only 8th, so bit of a gamble there. Let's see, yeah, Skyline's out.
Yeah, both racing
Going for an
points.
outlap.
I think they're through.
Porter's ahead, or Bodder's ahead of Blaze at the moment, going through 10 and 11. Hit the grass. It's alright.
Surprised that wasn't invalidated.
Yeah, Joshua retires, he's more than safe, B2 at the moment. Wonder if Raikkonen's going to finish that soft lap. Just keeping on board with Bodder here. 5 and low retires, he's currently 6th at the moment, should be, I say should be safe, it's not that much of a gap really. Here comes Bodder, is that going to be enough? Goes 10th, 23.5. Solid lap considering what he's got. Here comes Blazer, Blazer goes 5th. Knocks Bodder out.
Yeah, Raikkonen's completing the lap.
Raikkonen goes 2nd on a 22.1, so he's sticking with that soft strategy. Interesting.
I think he might have been
Daniel
listening
starts.
to team tactics.
Daniel starts his outlap now. Scotsman is done, I believe, yeah. Because he's on a lap, but he's cruising.
Is Bodder still
he's
going
in
for it?
danger. Yeah, he's a 10th up. 10th and a half up.
This is a...
Keep an eye on Primus, though. Primus not doing it.
Yeah, he's giving
Primus
up.
is out. 14th and 15th for both Mercedes.
There's only Daniel still left, I think. Oh no,
3
Bodder's
tenths
backed up.
Ah, that's a good effort from Bodder, though. He's going to be 12th. 12th at worst if Daniel improves enough. Who he is, he's 7 tenths up.
His fuel lights on.
Gets through 10 and 11. 6 tenths up is only just enough, though. This is to knock out his own teammate, Scotsman, into 11th. Oh, a slide now. So once again, like Q1, we're spectating the one person that can change everything in this session. As Kronos across the line, is improving by quite a bit. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah,
Yes,
P5.
it is. Knocks his own teammate out.
Yeah, Quaker Oats on the cusp. Not too much difference between him and Scotsman.
Not bad, not bad. And all the medium runners, there's 4 tenths covering 3rd to 9th there. Very good to see, and I believe the soft difference is about 6/10, so obviously Kid Cudi and Raikkonen were on mediums. That brings it very close, so anyone's game, Vettel, I think, actually, for pole position.
Yeah, judging by the times, yeah.
Unless someone's holding back, of course, but why would you when it's been this close?
I won't count Junior out just yet.
No. I have to give all credit to Bodder there. Completely new assists, and he's got 12th. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Did not expect to get through to Q1, let alone being 4/10 off of Q3. So Kid Cudi, I think, yet again tops the session on softs, as does Raikkonen. Will start on softs. He's in 2nd with Joshua 3rd. Eliminated RSF1 Scotsman in the Haas, Bodder in the Toro Rosso, Skyline in the Renault, Primus in the Mercedes, and Luigi in the Mercedes as well. So the Silver Arrows starting 14th and 15th there.
Actually,
right together.
If Raikkonen hadn't have gone at the softs, I think he'd be out now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, good point.
So, good strategy. Cole?
Right, so we invite Bodder into here. Have a quick few words. I'll be definitely interested to see how he would feel after that. I'm pretty sure he'd be quite happy.
Yeah,
Q3
I imagine so as
now
well.
begins. Q3 now begins. So in Q3 we have 2 Red Bulls. We have 1 Haas of Daniel, 1 Renault of Porter, both racing points of Tedis and Junior, both Williams of Vibing Low and Blazer Guns, 1 McLaren of Joshua, and 1 Alpha of Raikkonen. And away they go. So while we wait for Bodder to join us, who do you reckon top 3 is going to be, Vettel? And tough call, actually, thinking about it.
I think I'm going to go bold, and I'm going to go Junior pole with Kid Cudi 2nd and Joshua 3rd.
Okay. I think it's going to be a Racing Point 1-2. Junior ahead of Tedist with Cudi 3rd. That's my call. Eyes on a Do Not Disturb. Who was 11th again? Can't remember.
Scotsman.
Scotsman. Do you have Scotsman on you?
I can do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Bodder's on a Do Not Disturb, which is he won't get my invites. Obviously put your predictions in the chat, guys. Shane saying Porter P1, Kid Cudi P2 and Junior P3. Verstappen saying Joshua 1st, Cudi 2nd and Blazer 3rd.
See how
Understood
Scottish
what you
the
meant.
Scotsman is.
You'll find that out. Right, Raikkonen I believe is going to be the first driver to set a lap in Q3. 29 viewers so far. Thank you very, very much for watching. Into Q3 now. Who's going to get our first pole position of the season? Obviously the sun has come down in the session. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. Scotsman, could you put a tick in the box, include your audio, please?
That's done, man. How you doing?
Thank you very much. Yeah, doing very, very well. Obviously, just missed out on Q3 in this session, but obviously the positive, you are starting on fresh tyres. Unless it's raining, because we haven't been told that. Is it raining?
No, it's dry. It's dry all the way. I think it's a bit cloudy to start with, then sunny, then it gets cloudy at the end. Whether that's changed, I don't know.
No, it won't change midway through. It'd be interesting if it was. But,
No,
yeah, just missed out on
not for me.
Q3.
Yeah,
Yeah, just missed out. Your own teammate knocked you out,
I know.
interestingly. Daniel Yeah.
I thought it was Quaker Oats to start with, and then I realised it wasn't. It was Daniel. He jumped up, so that I'm not really too bothered. Quite happy that he's in and up in the mix.
Get the start on the new tyres.
Yeah, but I'm stuck in between what to use, whether to go for softs and then jump onto the mediums, because now that they're fresh softs, they might last a bit longer, and then I can just go straight soft medium without any, without the two-stop.
Were you expecting to get through into Q3 for Australia, or were you just seeing how it went?
To be honest, I wasn't really expecting to get into Q2, but then I put in the time in Q1 and I thought, I'll see how that goes. I was only 6th or something. I thought, right, well, if I put another one in with the mediums, maybe if it's decent enough, I'll maybe just sit there and wait. But I went to go back out when I seen that I was sitting 9th, and I was going to put in a better lap, but I just disqualified it. Well, it went over the curb just a wee bit too much. I don't even remember what turn it was.
That's annoying.
I think it was turn 4 or something. So it was quite heavy, and I never had enough time to get back round.
Well, as me and Vettel said, you're on fresh tyres, you've still got the race to go. Obviously all the best to you. Obviously keep it clean first.
Thanks.
Keep it clean first lap or so is what I'd be saying to you if I was your teammate. You know, just stay out of trouble and see how it goes. But good luck to you, and
cheers.
See you on the other side.
Alright, thanks man. I'll speak to you shortly. Let's hope I've just got a trophy at the end of it.
Maybe. When he speaks to you on the podium or on the drive of the day.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Both. Alright man. Speak to you soon.
Alright.
Yeah, during that interview, Joshua did a really good lap. 21-0.
Verstappen, who's obviously a very big McLaren, well, it's not McLaren supporter, he drives for McLaren in this, in F1, cheering him on. 6/10 though. That's a big gap. Very big gap.
Yeah, that is a huge gap in Formula 1.
Racing in general, but he's still got Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi topped Q1 and Q2 Vettel in this qualifying session so far. Can he top Q3 as well? Gotta go some, I reckon, because that is definitely, I reckon that lap from Joshua, that's a 1 in 50 lap. That's like you hook that lap up and then you say to people, I have no idea where that come from.
I don't know, I didn't watch the lap, so maybe he could replicate it, but it probably is a 1 in 50 lap.
Well, as we were saying, we were expecting like mid to low 21s, and he's already nearly touching the 20s. So, all good stuff. But let's see what Kid Cudi can do in the Red Bull as he comes flying through the last corner. Here we go. We're flying into turn 1. Flipping the curb on the inside. You can sort of run in that AstroTurf a little bit on that turn 2, but it's can get an invalidation. I would know, of course. Also can spit the car sideways, so you've got to be very careful. The sausage curb on the outside of this corner there, I believe turn 5. Oh, touch the grass a little bit. Through there, you don't want to be doing that too much. So far, so good. 29.6 first sector. I think that's pretty solid. From him again, touching the grass. He's using the track, and more so in this lap. He's leaving nothing on the table. So far, so good. Middle sector, 48.7. Pretty good. However it was. Let's have a look. No,
not invalid.
It wasn't. Because he went sideways as he did it, I think. The game was like, yeah, he nearly spun, so it's fine. Right, last 2 corners now can be quite fiddly. That's pretty decent despite the slide, actually. It's not going to touch. It goes second, so that that mistake, Vettel, I think if he hadn't made that mistake, he would have been near Joshua's time there. Might have even beaten it.
Yeah, maybe. I think Junior's on a cooldown lap? Or
it's a slow lap. It's one of those where you do a slow lap on the softs and then bring them, just to bring them in, and then you go full pelt. I have to say as well, again, very close. 3rd to 9th is just about 4 tenths. Very, very close so far. Joshua and Kid Cudi a little bit of edge.
5 lows
Ed is doing.
Surviving lows in a lap.
Let's see as he goes through 49.3. Middle set, he's already done a 30. Jesus, that was over the curb. There, he's done a 34, so obviously he made a mistake in that last sector, I think. But he's 2 tenths down in his middle sector, previous best. Right, going through. Best time in Q3 ever for this guy. I don't know if he'll be getting used to it, but here we go. Sets a 22-2. See, I was expecting him to leap up. As Tedis goes 6th, 21.8. 2 tenths behind his teammate, but 2 cars in between.
Junior got a bit of a toe from quick routes. He's coming up to the final corner. Minute
47 to go. Is Kid Cudi going to get another lap? Not sure. Oh, Junior's back in. That's it.
Yeah.
He's done.
Josh was on a lap. Oh no.
Yeah, Junior's done. 3rd at best for him. Might have been validated, I think.
And then there's a Blazer.
He's looking alright. Couple of hundredths up. Kid Cudi retires. Is that a... lose it? Not sure.
No, I don't think he has. It just isn't valid lap time.
Did he retire on track? I can't tell whether he did. So that from Joshua. Oh, Vibing Low's out. Or he's just retired.
Ted is 5th.
Oof. Still, 10th and a car now in between his own teammate. So he'll be starting directly behind if all things stay the same.
Lap Blazer is abandoned the lap. Oh no.
Oh, he slowed it down. Right in front of Joshua, interestingly. So this might get interesting because Joshua's just started a lap. And Blazer's on a lap as well. Ooh. I don't think Joshua would be very happy about this.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Porter's abandoned his lap, I think.
Yeah, he's out of fuel, so he's Wake and Brood, I think. Line. Daniel Raikkonen's on a lap as well. Again, Joshua is stuck behind Blazer. Tedis is off the race of 9 good, but yeah, he's getting so much there. Yeah, he's also getting the toe. Blazer Gun's trying to beat Joshua, but Joshua's then trying to defend.
Joshua's improving.
Oh, Kid Cudi. Oh, Blazer! Whoa!
That's a big slide.
Blazer nearly lost it right in front of Joshua and nearly took him out.
I think we can see a 21 here from Joshua.
Oh, the inner 21, you mean a 20?
Oh yeah, 20, sorry.
Be interesting vibes given to the rest of the grid if he does. Jesus. Flips the wall, does he improve? No. Got pole anyway, I feel. Unless someone... Daniel goes 3rd. In the Haas. Demotes Junior to 4th.
Raikkonen's crossing the line.
Goes 9th.
Stays 9th.
Waker
then...
stays 8th. That's it. Right, who had Joshua, Cuddy and Daniel? I don't think anyone did. In their prediction. No, Cuddy Jr., Joshua from Easton. No. Don't think anybody had that, so Joshua takes his first pole position, and congratulations to him. A good lap.
Yeah, by quite a margin
nice.
as well.
Kid Cuddy in the chat saying he thought there was 2 minutes 24 left. So he misread the time on the screen, meaning he could have gone again. Well, there you go. So Joshua takes pole position with Kid Cuddy alongside him on the front row. Daniel P45 will be third in the Haas with Junior in fourth. Blazer Guns in the Williams fifth with Tedis sixth. Porter 7th with Greg Gross 8th, Raikkonen 9th, and Vibing Low in the Williams 10th place in his very first outing. Not bad session there, Vettel. Very close.
Very close from P3 to P9, I believe. 4 tenths the difference.
Oh yeah, Verstappen bringing up the point. Devil in the McLaren got pole in F2. Joshua in the McLaren got pole in F4. So Can, as tomorrow, is F1. Who's in F1 in McLaren? So Can, Verstappen and Lefted.
Good team.
So Verstappen and Lefted, yeah, can they carry on the streak of McLaren poles so far? But however, remember what happened to Devil last night. So maybe the pole position is a curse. Maybe for that.
Be interesting to see him pull off the line, because I believe Kid Cuddy is on softs.
If you pause it, put on there, you can see the tyres everyone's on the race director. I've got to keep it there just in case someone readies up for Raikkonen, I believe. Lobby host.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so yeah, sorry Devil to bring it up. Sorry, didn't mean to bring it up. He said it still hurts. Yeah.
Everyone from P15 to P19 running softs, and Primus and Monster Skyline using hards.
Bold call. Could work out for them, but they're difficult tyres to get to work, especially right at the start. So yeah, all good. Who do you reckon? Who's your top 3, Vettel, for the race?
Oof. Hard to say. I'll just check the starting grid. I think Kid Cuddy will get a podium. And I think Junior will as well. And my winner will be Joshua, I think. If he can keep Cuddy behind.
Yeah, it's all going to be about the start, of course. Joshua gets a bad start, obviously they'll bring him into the fight there. It's not a very long run down to the turn 1. And it's a fast corner as well, so be interesting. Verstappen putting Joshua, Junior and Primus third from, I think it's 14th he started in, so that's that's an interesting bold call. He's just said so in the chat, yeah. I'm going Junior for the win. I'm going Joshua second. Third place. Porter third. That's going to be mine for today. Right, so 30 viewers now. Very, very nice. all is good. We're being very well behaved, and Raikkonen is going to ready us up. So here we go. So several weeks of practice, all going to be put to the test. Finding your setups to tweak to get that little bit of extra pace, and then you find out who you're racing with, then you find out what car you've got. It's all been led up to this, the very first race of the season. F4 still being called, new drivers in here, old faces as well, completely brand new ones, all about to start. So take us through the formation lap, Vettel, this very first race.
Starting in P19 is Zombie Head, who unfortunately was disqualified from qualifying. In 18th we have G13 Wobbles in the Ferrari. 17th we have RSF1 Eagle, who isn't racing. 16th we have Tom the Ecomaniac. 15th we have Luigi. What was it? Luigi.
Called him Luigi. Yeah.
14th we have Primus on the hard tyres. 13th we have Monster Skyline, who was also on the hard tyres. 12th we have Bodder, recently learning in no assists. 11th we have Scotsman. 10th we have Vibing Low in his first ever league race. 9th we have the Alfa Romeo of RSF1 Raikkonen. 8th we have Quaker Oats. 7th we have RSF1 Porter. 6th we have Tedis. 5th is LR Blazer Guns for Williams. 4th is RSF1 Junior. Danielle P45 Haas in P3. And 2nd we have Kid Cudi, and Joshua is on pole for the first race of the season.
Thank you very much. Now obviously key thing is anybody on the soft tyres, they're going to make as much gains as possible. Kid Cudi has to either be leading into turn 1 or leading into turn 3, I feel, to take control of this race and make sure his strategy works.
Yeah, same
those
with
on the hard
Raikkonen.
tyres. Yeah, those on the hard tyres, Skyline, Primus, Tom Eco, Wobbles. Race can come into them. They have an incident, obviously no safety cars here in this league anymore, which is a shame, but had to remove it for anything of that. So here we go.
I think it worked anyway.
Here we go. So 29 laps of the Australian Grand Prix, all ready for Tier 4. Let us begin this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. And it's a good start across the field.
Yeah,
Can Cudi get onto the inside of Joshua? He does, and he takes the lead into there. Daniel was alongside. Oh, there's been an incident. But oh, there's a massive pile-up.
Oh, Bodder. Oh.
Oh, goodness me. It's a massive pile-up. Bodder get caught up. Tedis is round the wrong way. Oh, that's not been a great start for them, but no retirees. Primus, I think, got caught up in there. He's got damage as well.
Yeah, Bodder's got
back up to the front.
Zombie Head. Tom the Ecomaniac has got damage as well.
Yeah, not a good start back there, but Kid Cudi's done exactly what he needs to do ahead of Joshua. He's got Daniel all over him, and Junior and Blaze are going side by side onto the back straight. You've got Renault Porter behind him. We've got Raikkonen and all this train behind them. Monster Skyline's up to 10th in the Renault. He's had a good solid start on the hard tyres, remember. But well, that was like a chain reaction going on there. Didn't see much of it.
I think somebody spun.
Yeah, could be clipping the curb onto turn 1. But look at this train behind Junior here, all the way back. Oh no, Porter missed time his brakes. Oh, that's horrible. More carbon fibre. Oh, there's a horse ran the wrong way. It's Scotsman. Oh, that's what happens when everyone's so close. And Wobbles is up to 10th. Wobbles in the Ferrari's up to 10th, and he's up in the inside of a Mercedes of Luigi there. And now he's going to go past Raikkonen. Oh, action all over the place. But it looked like Porter just mistimed his brakes, hit the back of
Oh, Potter's on the grass.
Blazer, I think. Oh, Porter's dropping back. He's got his own teammate running outside. Monster Skyline. They're going side by side here. Skyline just slots back in. Hectic stuff already.
Yeah. Yeah, kid Cody. He's nearly 3 seconds ahead already.
And that's what happens when there was a train of cars. All it takes is one incident just to trigger everything. It looked like Porter just accidentally hit the back of Blazer guns under braking as Daniel's having a look at Joshua, trying to go around the outside of turn 13. Joshua gives him the room. They're still side by side. Daniel thinks, no, not for that corner. Just stays behind, but it just triggered everything, Vettel, and just people all just trying to pick their way through. People gained quite a few from that, but
I don't think Porter's got any damage.
well, no, he doesn't. Very lucky, actually.
Wobbles up to 8th already. He's had huge gains.
Very nice from Wobbles. Skyline up there as well on the hard tyres. They both are. Quite a few in the pits. 5 being low, Raikkonen, both Williams. They're double stacking, I think. Oh, they might do. Yeah, Blazer guns are double stacking. Oh, Joshua's out! Joshua! What's happened there? Oh! Oh, this turn 6, I think. The fast right-hander, Joshua, is out. Yeah. No. See where he lost it there. Yeah, there he is. And Portis has got past Junior. Oh, Junior's got damage on his front wing.
I think it might be from contact with Joshua's car.
Potentially, but that's going to happen in seriously. Look, you can see the understeer. Whoa! That's Renault. Skyline drifting onto the grass past him. This is going to put... Surely Junior can't fight this. He's trying to.
He's trying.
Yeah, on the outside goes Skyline into 5th now. Wobbles going round on the outside of Junior into 6th. Goodness me. So Junior's going to back into the pits. That was such a shame.
Yeah.
Oh. So who's been in the pits? Wow. A lot of people in the pits. 10th downwards. Would be 9th downwards in the pits. So it's not been the best start in terms, but Skyline and Wobbles, Vettel, they're not going to complain. So much gained, and Wobbles is trying to go around the outside of Skyline through turn 3. Skyline,
Wobbles is on he's on hards as well.
Yeah, and they're still side by side. This is they're just Wobbles sticking it in there. Oh, we had to work for that, didn't he?
Yeah. Monster Skyline's on the grass an awful lot.
Yeah, remember he's still a bit rusty in league racing, so still alright. Meanwhile, up in the front, actually I'll keep it on this battle, but meanwhile up in the front, because Skyline's going to maybe retaliate on Wobbles. This is another little mini train here. Skyline over the curb.
It's got a penalty.
Skyline up the inside. Turn 40. Other side. Jesus, good racing so far. Still there. Wobbles can't get away, and Lugie's trying to get past the barrier. That's a lunge from Lugie. That could have ended in tears. Just about backs out of it. Meanwhile, up at the front, Kid Cudi on those soft tyres. Remember, he's got near a 5-second lead, but he's just trying to get away. That's what he needs to do. Lugie up the inside of Skyline. Just about.
He's got the DRS. Got the buffer. Oh, he's got the inside line. Yeah, I think he's got him.
Yeah, soft tyres.
Oh, no,
a little bit of a lock up. All bang of tyres.
Oh, he's been spun.
Oh. He just got a little bit too close. I think he's alright, Ryan, and he's back on. Yeah, I don't think that was anything malicious there from Lugie. He's just trying to get on with it with the soft tyres there.
Yeah, the racing line.
Good racing so far.
Is he gonna go
Very
down
good
the
racing
inside?
so far.
No.
Right, so Cuddy leads. 4.7 ahead of Daniel. There's another 5.8 second gap to Quaker now in third. So Rebel doing strong so far. Port up to fourth. Yeah, so...
Odd back up to 8th after that collision in turn 1.
Yeah. Second position gain. So you got Daniel and Cuddy up 1 each. Quaker up 5. Porter up 3. Wobbles up 13. Loogie up 9. Skyline up 7. Rodder up 4. Tomiko up 7. And then you go to the ones that have very lost out in this
Yeah,
early part of the race.
LR and Junior. Raikkonen's on the back of Tom Leek and Maniac.
Yeah, I think Junior there's well. Oh, it's another train. Brilliant. Stop getting into trains. It's the Tomiko train. Tomiko on softs. Raikkonen mediums, Junior softs.
There's nothing he
Behind then you got
Formula 1 car.
Yeah, Vibing Low also on the hard tyres behind him. This now, from 9th downwards, this is all damage limitation.
Yeah, they are really far from the top 7.
12 seconds. And this is the downside. Alright, we go gap to lead of it. Verstappen. I have it on an interval for Verstappen so I can see the battles more clearer. As Raikkonen's having a go at Tomiko. Messed up for him. Can Junior have a go? He can. Be a brave move though. Backs out of it. Ooh. Yeah, this is all the battle for 9th at the moment.
I think they're reeling in Bodder pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, I think Bodder's made a mistake because he was a good several seconds in front.
Oh, he's in the pits.
Oh, must have been damage for Bodder. That moves everyone up. 8th now. As Raikkonen is got past Tomiko. Junior's going to have a look as well. Following through.
Yeah, he doesn't have the RS.
There. Oh, and Vibing behind. Got caught out by everyone's braking. He hit to the back. I think he tapped the back of Vibing. No damage, but it's alright. I think Zombie Head, meanwhile, had an off as well. He's down in 17th in the Alpha. Yeah, 16 seconds behind everyone else, Raikkonen is. And this is everyone that stopped. So you can see the action, shall we say. Some people will say carnage. I'd say action.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh! Loogie! Power slide. Sliding his way out the last corner there.
Yeah, I think he has to back off. He hasn't got enough ERS.
Yeah, gotta manage it a little bit more. Yeah, this is realistically this is the disappointing thing with no safety car medal, isn't it? The best these guys can hope for, unless someone drops it, is 8th. At this point, they're so far behind.
I think
here comes Junior.
Yeah, definite safety car.
Junior looking at the inside of Raikkonen.
Oh,
cuts the corner, trying to give space. He tried to give space there, didn't he? And he just cut the corner doing so. Yeah, Red Bull's 1st and 3rd at the moment. Doing very well for that team.
Kid Cuddy is a huge gap.
He's on softs though still, isn't he? But this is where the softs... Oh, Loogie's spun it! No! No, that's fast. It's in the middle of turn 10 and 11.
Oh no.
No, Skyline's through. No. Mercedes from Loogie.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
Oh! Yeah, his tyres all heated up. Raikkonen... Oh! Oh! He goes off. Got clipped from Raikkonen midway through. Oh. Jesus. Oh, Primus has lost it. Primus is in the wall.
Is he on medium?
Oh.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He narrowly, and I mean, really missed Tomiko. He narrowly missed Tomiko that was parked midway through the turn 10, 11. And I think just on the exit, it was because he was offline, he just spun it. And both of them, now they're praying for a miracle. Oh dear.
Luigi hasn't really lost
no...
out that much after his spin.
That's the thing with no safety car, isn't it? Once you have a mistake like that, that's pretty much it. But it is what it is. I mean, it's the thing. Even if safety car was on, it probably wouldn't have had it. The way it is.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
So I'm noticing now, the gap at the front between Cuddy and Daniel is closing because Cuddy's tyres are now starting to go.
Yeah, they don't look too good. From on boards, he's sliding a little out of corners.
Yeah, Daniel's catching him hand over fist. He's already gained about 4/10 this lap. How long do they last? About 8-9 laps, isn't it?
Well, to pull off a soft to medium strategy, you have to go at least 10 or 11 laps to get it to work properly.
And he's already been on them a couple of laps as well.
Yeah, during the Q2.
That's not the best. I think Porter's got a small shout for a podium here as well. Keeping the gap to Quaker quite solidly.
I don't think there's any penalties either.
What, Porter?
Yeah.
I think he does.
Oh, he does.
Pretty sure I've seen his name. Primus behind, meantime, is on softs. He's trying to unlap himself here. Primus is racing, Primus Gaming not had a good start. He's trying to find his way through.
Oh, is he on?
Difficult situation. Ooh. Difficult situation for Porter. Is he just going to let him through? Primus surely has the run. Primus got to be careful, of course. Oh. Porter won't be very happy about that because now... actually, even the Tauros behind Tomiko's a lap down. So he's trying to catch Quaker and he's got these two trying to unlap themselves. Oh, touches the grass as well. Yeah, he's just let them through, but that is so frustrating. Because he was 2 seconds behind Quaker Vettel and now he's up to 4.
Nearly 5.
Mm.
Has he got damage? He seems to spin the steering quite a lot.
And it's upset his rhythm, isn't it? He's just trying to get back into it. But Wobble's catching him.
Laser guns with a penalty.
Oh, Blaze is out. Where is that? Oh, middle of the track. 10 11.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Aim for Blazer, but he'll be back. I'm sure Kid Cuddy in the pits. Well, he's got it to lap 11. All credit to him. As Junior's got past Luigi. I think Luigi's made a mistake, so Junior's up to 7th. Yeah, Luigi's got damage. Struggling. So Cuddy into mediums.
Not possible to do 17 laps in them.
Gonna have to be careful though, I would have thought.
I'm just interested to see how long these hard runners can go.
Yeah, J Lock is saying in the chat back markers should be pressuring like that to unlock themselves. I think the general rule about that is as long as they do it safely, it's fine. It's obviously just don't take out guy you are in front. Right, so Cuddy come out of fourth. Porter behind, pitted onto hard tyres. He's going to the end.
Junior's back up to 7th.
Yeah, the only thing with Junior though is he went onto soft tyres, so he'll be pitting again. Vibing low can go to the end because it was done from we've done that last night. Yeah, Slee, I think. Yeah, so it can be done. Just gotta be careful on them though, but again, damage limitation with that one. Yeah, Racing Channel saying hards can do 20 laps.
Quicker routes is paired for hard tyres.
Yeah, easy hards to the end. I'm gonna get ahead of Skyline. No, Skyline ahead of him.
Skyline's lost a bit though.
Yeah. And Quaker's battle was with Porter, so Porter is still there. Within touching distance of him, can still see him. Spread out a little bit now. Scotsman's in the pits. He's going to drop out the points. Behind Lugie and Bodder. So Daniel now leads this race. And the question is, when is he going to pit? Potentially. Not this time around. Wobbles isn't going to pit for quite some time. Up in the second now on the Ferrari. Very good. The problem Kid Cuddy now has is he's going to be catching Wobbles and he's going to have to overtake him.
Yeah, taking extra life out of those mediums, which he needs to keep reserved to go at the end of the race.
Gap to leader. Okay, put it up for a second. There we go. Kid Cuddy fastest up of the race. Right, so there's the gap to leader. 16 seconds at the moment to Daniel. So he will overtake him, but this loss behind Wobbles might not help. Wobbles is just doing his own race, and you can see though the advantage that Cuddy has. He's going to have a look through. This is going to be a brave move. No.
No.
See, yeah, see that's cost him time. Still trying to make his way through. He's also got to manage ERS. He's down to 14%.
He's just
There we go, but here's a chance. Use a bit of overtake. You know, he's running a bit low, and Atta is off. There's a yellow flag in front of him. Oz Torosso of Tom Eco. He's lost it, so he's at the back.
Huge
Not having a
damage.
good time. Daniel's in.
13 laps of mediums is pretty good.
We go to Harsh, right? What a thought.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah,
half.
Sofson went last at the end. Right, so here's a chance to Kid Cuddy. Surely this is... Yeah, simple enough. From him, yep. Wobbles giving in the room, realising fast, but now, the problem is for Cuddy, he's got to manage ERS. He's down to under 10%. And Quaker's just got past Skyline. There's yet a bit. Skyline goes wide. Oh, he's got damage.
Oh,
Went so
yeah.
far wide, he clipped damage. He's going to let Porter go through. I think he was trying to help out Porter, but he's just... Yeah, it's compromised his race.
I think he can go at mediums and he'll go to the end of the race.
Yeah.
And that brings Raikkonen up to 6th. But then I think he has a pit still.
Yeah, Raikkonen, Skyline is still at worst 6th at the moment. He's still got a bit of a gap to the guys behind at this present time, but he is definitely losing it 7 seconds at the moment, but yeah, as you say, it's that pit stop gap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. But he's saving the RS, he is. It's Daniel. Kind of in the same situation. So 13 laps to go. I think the only story here is will Cuddy's mediums drop off to the end. See, now here's the problem. I have Verstappen telling me, can you cut the gap on the leader? Now you have Timmer saying intervals. Can't do both.
I think
both. We're back on intervals now.
The better one.
Yeah. It's spike up to 42 viewers, back down to 33 at the moment, but all very good. Oh, vibing's out. Where's that?
Yeah.
Fast left and right again. That's another one. Both Williams. Both Williams are out.
Primus up to 13.
Right, so Skyline on.
Is that one? Wombles is out. He's
Oh
crashed.
no! Wobbles! Same place! No! I promised to be neutral, but I can't help it. No!
That's 2 cars.
Ferrari! Oh, it's gone. It's all
Right,
gone.
up to
It's
P5.
all gone. Oh. He had such a good race, staying out of trouble. I'd feel for him anyway, even if he weren't driving for Ferrari.
Yeah, such a good race up until that point. P18
No
up
points
to
for Ferrari.
P4.
None for Williams. None for McLaren.
No.
McLaren looked very good. You know, Joshua was on pole.
That's
So-
a lot of retirements.
Yeah, moves up to 5. Does put Scotsman and Bodo into the points. Bodo up to 9th. Scotsman into the points. Even though Scotsman is a minute 10 behind Bodo by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's nearly
Oh no,
left now.
it's... Oh no, it was a minute 10 behind Wobbles.
Ah.
Done now. Alright, so let's have a look. So, pit stops. 2 stops for Junior. Who still needs to pit? Raikkonen still needs to pit. He's in 5th. Yeah, he definitely needs to pit, doesn't he? Can't go another 12 on those.
No. He'll
He
come
goes
about
softs.
P7, P8.
Would he be then on softs?
I would have thought so, yeah.
Pens will check. We'll check at lap 22. We'll check on Pens. See who has what.
Yeah, Raikkonen.
I know quite a few people are asking.
Stop.
Right, so Kikadi now has a 9-second lap, so he's pulling the gap. But the important thing for Daniel is he doesn't need to tyre save at all. And Kid Cudi might need to towards the end.
Yeah, I think he has to. Because he is
Saving
going.
the RS.
Daniel will start coming back around lap 24, I reckon. He's got 5 laps to make up 8 seconds.
Yeah. Breaker holding on to 3rd, but Porter is still there. Porter is still being hampered by Primus. So Primus has dropped back behind Porter, and now he's still... Porter would not be very happy about this. Oh, and
He's
Primus
overtaken
is having
him
a
again.
go. Yeah. I mean, this is the problem for Primus. He's probably overtaking Porter, but then he's been told by the game, like now, like blue flags. So can't get away enough for them to stop.
I don't get
It's
why
not helping.
he just doesn't
It's not
drop
helping
back.
Porter again, because Porter did have the gap under 3 seconds. It's now nearly 4. Yeah, now he's got to let him through again. So
It's another
stuck in a
cycle.
little Second little thing. Raikkonen now in the pits. He's going to drop back behind Junior and Skyline, maybe Luigi as well. Going to go on softs. Softs to the end, maybe?
Yeah, I see soft tyres.
Soft tyres for Junior, so he's going to be very, very quick now. Maybe going for fastest lap, because that's still a thing. Still get a point for that. And he's going to come up with targets. Got targets ahead of him. I think, all things considered, I think if you were to give Junior or Raikkonen 5th place after they pitted very early on, I think they would have taken it and ran.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Raikkonen isn't on a single warning.
Jeez.
Luigi's on
hits.
2. And Monster Skyline's got 2 3-second time penalties.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll check it at 22, the whole grid, and then we'll see what the situation is. I'm curious whether Cuddy has a few compared to Daniel, and whether Porter has any to Quaker, because again, Primus is having a go. Jesus. It's too close. Far too close.
I'm surprised the game
Primus
gives you
is...
DRS.
It's not... Porter can't concentrate to catch Quaker with Primus doing this, but Primus is trying to unlap himself. And technically Primus is fighting Zombie Head. This could end up interesting, because Zombie Head's now on softs and catching him hand over fist behind. You see that Alpha lurking now.
Yeah, he's got DRS. Rounding outside goes Raikkonen.
Oh! Oh!
He's gonna...
Yugi.
Oh, he's left space.
Oh! Hit the curb on the outside though, that was close.
Quarter
Quarter of a time penalty.
Time penalty.
Primus is out. That's turn 10, 11 again. Is that like 4 or 5 retirements there? Including qualifying?
It's like turn 11 and turn 16 at Germany.
No more with Tom! Oh! Jesus. How on earth did he miss that Mercedes?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Well, that was good timing on my part. Jesus Christ, Tom.
He's got
I think
more front ring damage.
I think Tom's like spun 3 times there, and he's still running. That's got to be a record.
I think he's gone through a lot of front wings this weekend.
So we're down to 13. Rough race. Porter again, time penalty. I swear he's got like 4 or 5. I think his chance of a podium is going away, even with a hampering Mercedes behind him, not helping.
Porter has 3 3-second time penalties.
So he's on 9 at the moment, yeah. Actually, yeah, let's check him. So go from the top to bottom, Vettel, please, and then we'll see.
Kid Cuddy has 1 penalty. Daniel's on 0. Quaker is on 0 as well.
Porter's on
3. Junior's on 1, I think. Monster Skyline is on 2. Raikkonen's on 0. Luigi's on 0 as well. Porter is on 0. And Scotsman is on quite a few. Speeding in the pit lane and normal penalty.
Oh yeah, he's got quite a few.
And Ted's got no penalties. Zombie Head has got 1 penalty, a 5-second, and another penalty. And Tom's got nothing.
Lugie's in the pits. It's going to bring Bodder up to 8th. And Scotsman up to 9th. Lugie's having a rough race himself, but still there. Right, so basically with that penalties, nothing is changing. Apart from Raikkonen doesn't need to overtake Skyline, but if he wants to eventually catch Junior, which is still possible, he needs to overtake Skyline soon.
Yeah, those fresh softs he should do.
Gary Cuddy has, what was it, 0? 1 penalty. Cuddy has, Daniel has 0. So Daniel has to get within 3 seconds, and at the moment he starts to close in quite a bit to get to that. Wake has none. 6 laps to go. Oh, Bodder's around. Oh, get to the end of the race, man. Is Lugie behind Kid Cudi? He is. He's going to unlap himself and Kid Cudi. There's a lot of unlappings. Cudi, let him go. No.
Nah, Lugie backed up.
Cudi didn't make it easy. You got Tob, who's like a lap down of everyone else behind as well.
I'm surprised actually that anyone got lapped, because it's quite a long lap.
Yes, if it's the fact that so many people have had problems. So Lugie wants to get to Bodder. In between, you got the leader. Bodder's letting Kid Cudi through. Chance for Lugie, and he's through. He's trying to overtake the leader. Well, oh, this is not. This is no. Two Toro Rossos there. Hello. Hey, free wide. Hello. Jesus Christ. Eco's 13th. This is a battle for 9th, and Eco's 13th.
I think Bodder's gonna get his point. Ted's 47 seconds behind.
Jesus.
Unless he turn 11 can take another car.
Easton's saying he's going to be watching F4 every week. Yeah, the action's like this every week. Yeah, I'll take it.
Raikkonen's still on the back of
he's got damage, Raikkonen has.
Has he?
Yeah, front left. Pretty sure.
Oh.
You watch it as it goes around. Yeah, front left.
I wonder where he got that from.
The other back of Skyline, possibly. Ooh. You can see how much it's hampering him. I think without the damage, he'll be easily through.
Yeah.
Because he does.
I think he's through anyway due to penalties.
Yeah, doesn't need to overtake. Roberts is asking junior penalties. Don't think he had any.
Junior is on 1 penalty.
He's got 6 seconds on Skyline, who has quite a bit. And Raikkonen has that damage and is struggling to get through.
Yeah, Raikkonen's on there, not a single one.
Lugie's round. Lugie's around, Bodder's through. Come on, Lugie, get the point. Got 1 point. Just bring the car. No, you spun it again! No! Get off the track! Oh, God. Oh. Alright. Bring it carefully. Carefully. Carefully, don't go full forward!
Crash!
Right in front of the Renault!
Oh, that was Porter.
No! Porter! Oh, that's... No.
Oh, I imagine Potter's already annoyed about back markers. Oh, he's got no front wing.
Oh.
He's lost all of it. Yeah, he's shaking the wheel in frustration.
You feel for him. Because I could see that mistake coming from Lugie a mile away. Because he'd already spun and he just went full throttle through the next corner. Your tyres are heated up. You got to let him cool down. Oh dear. He is not. No, he's not going to be very happy about that.
No, he's already had problems with back markers. There's quite a nice result.
Got to think of the positives though.
Yeah.
He has the pace in general by the looks of it. He's going to be up there this season. This race, at worst, is going to get 7th. Very worst, it's going to drop him behind Junior, Skyline and Raikkonen. He's going to get 7th. Still good points. But yeah, he'll be frustrated with that.
Yeah, very.
Right, meantime, Kid Cudi, the gap at the front is slowly creeping down. 7.3, 3 laps to go. Cudi is managing ERS at the moment. So this is the thing. This is the point where I think mediums, even fresh mediums,
Yeah,
will
Daniel's
start
got
to wear off a little bit.
DRS.
Still got to keep catching. And it's just fluctuating. Junior up to 4th. Very nice recovery. Who's that behind? This is
Monster.
teammate Tedist and Lugi. They're battling over 10th. Lugi cuts the corner. Got Tedist right behind. They're both hampered. Don't shoot. Oh goodness me! Back markers.
Oh,
Junior
there's
just parks out of the way. Oh, Tedist.
that was Junior in the gravel.
He was like, yeah, you two just go. You're battling over 10. These two battling over 10th. He was like, yeah, you have that. I'll take 4th. You have that.
Neither of them have any ERS.
Camo. Cudi has 1 penalty. Daniel has none. So Daniel needs to get within 3 seconds, which it's now 6.7. Catching very slowly. Is it going to be enough? Still needs to manage ERS. So let's have a look. Cudi's last lap is a 26.6. Daniel's
Skyline, another penalty.
26.2.
Raikkonen doesn't half fell behind Monster Skyline.
Yeah. Soft tyres coming to the end of their life. Done 8 laps there.
Oh, we nearly lost the back end.
Don't know what you're referring to there, McCracken. But obviously, just keep opinions that are there to yourself. Lugi gets fastest lap anyway. Still in 10th. I think Cudi has this covered. Commentator's curse and all that.
Yeah.
Why are you still in hot lap? I have no idea.
He might be going for quickest lap, maybe. I would have thought so, with that amount of ERS. Oh, lucky with another 3-second time penalty.
Hmm.
Which I think
Skyline
will...
is yeah, I think it will cost him his point actually. Skyline is catching Junior a little bit. Under 2 seconds, but we're on the final lap now. And Kid Cudi, all he needs to do, simple as it sounds, just needs to bring it home. I think he's got this covered. Can back off by like a couple of seconds, he'll still have enough.
I believe that Ekomaniac has finished the race. Oh no.
Also another time penalty. It'd be really frustrating. Is he going to hang on to 7th actually? For a Scotsman, he might not do that.
Porter's on... He's only on 6 seconds. Oh sorry, no. He's on 12.
6. Yeah, he's on 12. So he's got a gap of 17. He's fine. He's fine. It's fine for... fastest lap. There you go. Extra point. Alright, so Kincardi now, he's just got a few corners to go. This will be the perfect start for him. Different strategy to what I'm used to around Australia, but he's made it work for him. And he's going to take the final corner now to win the first race of Formula 4 this season. Takes the win. Daniel and the Haas is going to come home in second place.
2 seconds behind.
Yeah. Quaker Oats is going to round off a perfect day for Red Bull. That's first and third for the Red Bull team. They'll be delighted with that.
For my calculations, I believe they've got a huge advantage over everyone else because they've got 2 cars in the top 10 in high positions.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Junior, I think all things considered, considering he's at the back near the first lap, in that kerfuffle at the start, he finishes over in 4th. I think it would take that and run.
Yeah.
With that. Skyline 5th place from 13th. That's not too bad from him. Raikkonen 6th. Just ahead of Porter. Has Raikkonen got 6th?
Yeah.
Oh, just ahead of Porter on the line, but Porter had quite a bit of penalties, so Porter, got a feel for Porter him. Podium was possible. Hampered by the Mercedes, and then taken out by the other Mercedes of Luigi. He won't be happy with that. Scotsman is going to come home 8th. With Porter 9th. And I think Tedis must have got 10th, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think he did.
Good
So,
race.
Driver of the day?
I forgot to talk about it. We should have talked about it, Wayne. Make sure you take a screenshot of the results. There, all the way through, so I'm going to scroll down as well. Just in case. There we go. And the time's up as well. Skid Cuddy wins the race with Daniel P45 in 2nd, Quaker Oats in 3rd, Junior 4th, Monster Skyline 5th, Raikkonen in 6th, Porter 7th, Scotsman in 8th, Bodder in 9th, and Tedis in 10th place, picking up the last point for the Racing Point. I think Driver of the Day Junior for that recovery.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Although saying that, slightly helped by obviously other people going off. Could be Quaker. Could be Quaker up third, 8th. What do you think? I'll leave this up to you.
I have to go with Junior. He was 17th by the start of lap 1, I think. By turn 1, and he's gone back up to 4th. No matter how many incidents there was, he still did it, so he's driver of the day for me.
Yeah, we'll get have Junior Driver of the Day. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, Shane. Good shout, Skyline with 13th to 5th as well. Very close. I would definitely reckon those 3. Those 4. They join in. They should. Yeah. I can hear myself. That's weird. Right, who's missing? What do you think? I'll leave this up to you. Quaker, hello, come on. I need Quaker still. Could you put a tick in the box to include your audio, guys, while we're waiting? Come on, Quaker. Give him one more. A couple more minutes, but that'll be fine. Right. Right, let's start off. If I do third, you do second, I do first, we do driver of the day together?
Yeah.
Oh no, because Quaker's not here. If I do second, you do first, and I'll do driver of the day.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Alright, so Quaker, unfortunately we're not going to hear from him. I don't know, maybe just got away, just needed a rest or something, but we'll go to Daniel P45 first. Long time no see, by the way, Daniel. I don't know if you remember me from Williams days, teammate.
I do. Hello again.
Yeah. Yeah, long time. Yeah, good solid race for yourself. Qualified very decently in a tightly contested qualifying session. Unfortunately, obviously, Kid Cudi's strategy and his pace was slightly too much today for the race victory, but you've got to be still happy with second. It's a good solid start to your season. Yeah, got to be quite happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. And congratulations to him for the race win, obviously. Bit of a shame to see so many people out of position at times, but yeah, it was good fun. Very happy with
I'm sure this race.
Yeah,
I'm sure this race, in terms of obviously retirements and that thing at the start, I'm sure that's not going to happen all season. That's just one of those races where the order gets mixed up. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. Yeah, good solid start. Did you expect this kind of result at Australia? Was it a good track for you?
No, not really. I was hoping to make it to Q2, but I thought it was going to be touch and go if I'd make it to Q3, so very surprised to be that far. And when I qualify 4th, 5th, somewhere around 3rd, somewhere around that, very surprised with that.
It's third.
I thought I would just drop back, if I'm honest. So yeah, very surprised, very happy.
Oh yeah, and congratulations on your second place. As I said, good solid start to the season. Cannot complain about that.
No, not at all. Thank you very much.
Right. And moving on to the race winner, we'll hand you over to Vettel.
Yeah, Kid Cudi, what a way to start off the season with a win. Did you expect a decent finishing position today?
Yeah, cheers, mate. To be honest, I didn't even mean to start on the soft tyres. I made a mistake in qualifying. So that stint on the medium tyres, that was towards the end. I couldn't even, get out of the slow corners at all. It's quite a tough race. But who was the lad who qualified first? What was his name?
Joshua.
Yeah, it's a shame that he went out so early, because I think he probably would have beat me, to be honest. But yeah, I'm happy that I won.
What can you expect from the next race? In Bahrain?
It's probably not actually one of my best tracks, so if I can just get in the points, that would be good, really. It's yeah, not my favourite track, but if I can get in some points, that'd be alright.
Yeah, congratulations on your win, and I'll hand it back over to Rundle to interview our driver of the day.
Cheers.
Yeah, which was a very close call, I must say, between Junior, Quaker and Skyline, but I gave it to Junior simply because of the recovery drive that you did, because you got caught up in the ruckus there, Junior. I've only caught a little bit of that, but it definitely looked interesting, to say the least. So obviously you had to do a recovery drive, keep the motivation up, which must have been a little bit low at that, but I think all things considered, I think you'll agree with me, take 4th place.
Oh, all day long. I started fourth, I finished fourth. You know what? I thought I could have contended today, and then I just saw that orange McLaren in front of me, and I just had a flashback to a league we raced in a couple of years ago, and it was just like a spitting image almost. And then a spun,
Oh yes,
damaged wing, and then yeah, it was like you say, it was a recovery drive from there. So it is what it is. It's first race this season. There's 20 more to go, so hopefully a few more points on the table. It's glad both the racing points scored points tonight, and well done to Daniel. Good to have you on board, mate, and likewise to Kid Cuddy as well. Good job, guys.
yeah. Obviously, I always say that if you win a championship, it's races like this. It's the damage limitation races, because you know as well as I do. We all know that it doesn't run perfectly all the time, so you got to recover, get the points when you can, and get obviously the wins when you can. So this race, obviously, if you're near the top at the end, Junior, this could be one of the titled ones.
Fingers crossed.
So,
fingers crossed. Thanks very much for driving today, guys. Appreciate that.
yeah, very very close call. If I could give it like 3 ways, I would have, but we had to pick someone. So, and definitely recovery drive to 4th place. So very good. Any more questions, Vettel, the Junior?
No, I think we've covered it all.
Okay. Hey, it's nothing else to do but just to wrap it off. So yeah, that was the F4 division around Australia. What do you think, Vettel? Interesting race. Obviously, a lot to talk about, on and off.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll be covered before Bahrain.
I think everyone will recover by Bahrain. Everyone who failed to finish, I think, will come back strong.
Yeah, and it seems close this year. It does seem very very close. And obviously, with Bahrain being such a close track and qualifying wise, qualifying's never widespread. So yes, should be very exciting next week. Looking forward to it. Alright, so yeah, that has been it for F4, and obviously if you want to continue watching this tier, I very very highly recommend that you do. This is the time, this is the place, Mondays at 8 o'clock with me and Vettel SF1. Yeah, that has been it for the race. Tomorrow is the F1 division. We're going to watch these guys. That will be tomorrow at 8 o'clock, same time. Shane and Rebster, I believe, will be taking the realms in the commentary box for that. So if you want to see that action, then please do. Next week, as we mentioned, the Bahrain International Circuit under the lights for the first time this season to re-kick off the action. Can Kid Cudi get a second win in a row? Can anybody that didn't score points, can they recover? Can they win? Can it shake it up? We'll see. But yeah, from me, from Vettel, from your driver of the day, Junior, from third place Quaker Ropes, second Daniel P45, and your race winner Kid Cudi. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.